Hey guys, and welcome back to The Division, our No Fear playthrough. Today we're going to be doing Subway Morgue. The No Fear is the trophy slash achievement for completing every single mission at level 30 on hard. So once you hit level 30, all the missions scale to your level. So all the enemies will be at level 30, and being hard mode, they're all going to be purple with armor, purple health bars with armor, and they're going to be level 30. So it's going to be tough, but actually so far, if you watch the previous two videos when we did Subway, Madison Fields Hospital and Lincoln Tunnel, it's been pretty easy. If you want to find out what skills I'm using, what my guns I'm using, watch the first video on Madison Field Hospital. I go over each and every weapon I'm using. I go over all my skills and abilities and take a look at that stuff. So if you're curious about what I'm doing, but pretty much just play how you plan. I mean, use your own character, use your own class, use your own skills, do what you're doing. The only real tips I can give to you is, oh shit, we just got boned from the back. Some random NPCs from behind. These are not ads. These are just random guys from behind on the street. Wow, that's pretty funny. So we're so close to the street. A random group of cleaners. There's usually cleaners out here on the street to the right. I guess they actually came over here and attacked us, which is kind of weird. Usually, you'd come here and you'd kill those guys before going to the mission, but since we fast traveled here, those guys in the street were still there. That's pretty funny. Made us waste the med kit, but whatever. We got 5 of them. Forget what I was talking about. We just got ambushed from behind. But yeah, oh yeah. So basically, just play however you're playing, but make sure you're using the right gear. Because this isn't just a shooter. It has that MMO RPG quality. So we're just gonna do some jumping jacks because holy shit, we just survived an ambush. It has the RPG elements, and there's a bunch of skills and stats and talents and all these things that might get you confused if you just want to shoot things. So you wanna spec your character out with gear that makes your character better. So if you're using, like, for example, a healing station and a pulse, you want to get gear that has stats for your healing station or healing and your pulse and your radar. You don't want to equip gear with turret duration and shield, why? That's stupid. But that being said, if that gear is a lot better than your current gear, go upgrade the tech wing, get that station, that little laptop or whatever, forget what it's called, that allows you to repurpose and reassign skills and stats and stuff. With that, you pay, I don't know, 8 grand or maybe 10 grand in regular credits to swap whatever skill. You can choose whatever skill you want on a piece of gear, and that'll randomly select another gear. Or another skill, and you can see what on the right hand side. It will give you a list of all your options that you can randomly get, but doing that you might get something better. But that being said, just you'll probably find a better piece of gear, but just keep that gear in mind. You want gear that helps your character, not help your character. I mean, why you have all this gear? Every single piece of gear you have helps turrets and shields, but you're using a healing station and pulse. That doesn't make any sense. So just keep in mind, because that's a skill that a skill slot that's not being used. And that being said, too, another about the slots, make sure you're using the right mods for your gear, because all your gear has mod slots. Or if you do have gear that has mod slots, make sure you're using the mod slots on the gear. I've only seen 1 or 2 mod slots on gear. I haven't seen like 3 mod slots on any pieces of gear. So you have up to 2 mod slots on gear. Make use of them. Make sure you're using mods on gear that help your stuff out.
We have intel that there are multiple cleaner teams on
Alright,
site.
Faye.
They're looking to burn out the
Anyone else weirded out when you saw Faye with her face in the beginning of the game? Because if you play like the closed and open beta, you just saw so much of Faye's just like messed up face, and then when you saw her in the real game and she has a face, you're like, what? It was like weird. It's like, that's not what you look like. Oh, here we go. Just making quick, short, easy work of all these guys. So we'll just take out our pistols to get some challenge. But even our pistol is just so overpowered. It's just really funny to me that this trophy, I'm sure it's the same achievement-wise. I don't know how much gamer score this is. But for at least the trophy on the PlayStation, this trophy is gold, whereas completing a mission on challenging mode is a bronze. And obviously it goes bronze is the easiest, silver is medium, and then hard is the hardest, and then platinum is if you get all the trophies. So this is a gold trophy, but to me, this is so easy that they should have reversed it. This should have just been a bronze trophy, and the challenging mode should have been gold, because challenging, you really do need 4 other players to kind of complete it, because it makes every single enemy that you come across a yellow health bar with armor. So it makes it even harder. And they bump up the scale to level like 31 and level 32. And you can only get to max level for an agent is level 30. So they're 1 to 2 levels above you. So we got a mass grave here. Subway Morgue. Dead bodies, put our mask on. Gotcha, buddy. I forgot what we were talking about. Something stupid, I bet. Alright. Shoot these guys with... Oh yeah, the trophies. Yeah, this is not easy. I mean, this is... Look how easy they're dying, though. They don't even... It's crazy. This is unhard. That being said, maybe I've just been extremely lucky in all the gear that I've acquired, but I don't see that being a possibility, because it doesn't make any sense that I would find gear that this good just playing through the natural game to make this so easy. But who knows? Maybe I do get lucky. Maybe you guys are having such a hard time finding any pieces of gear. I mean, I think everything I have is superior except for my mask, which is high-end, and my pistol, which is high-end, but high-end is better than superior, so maybe you don't have all superior items, but I find that hard to believe. Especially if you're at level 30. I mean, yeah, if you're at level 10, I don't expect you to have all superior, so I'm just going to take a quick look at some of this stuff before we push this button. I'll make sure we have everything good, because we did pick up some stuff, so we'll just fast forward through that. And we'll push this button now.
Shit. This job's gonna take more
Get
hands
some
than I
ammo.
got. You think you can follow directions? Because I'm gonna need your help.
Whatever assistance you need,
Door
we
open.
can handle
Thank you. Open
Good.
sesame.
Because I need some relay boxes swapped out.
So, Subway Morgue. We got all these dead bodies in the subway. So we'll salute those soldiers, because they got the American flag, so they're either soldiers or service men and women, so the police officers or something like that. Actually, we should have gave them some gun salutes, but actually it's not the funeral, so we don't need to gun salutes, but we'll just salute them. I do like, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but when you shoot your gun, the barrel of your gun actually gets hot and it turns orange, so you can kind of see it here. You notice it more with the urban skin because the urban's white, so the orange sticks out when you shoot. And there's our flamer. Which, I mean, these guys, their hearts are in the right place. They just want to cleanse the city by burning it and getting rid of the virus, which, you know, I guess, yeah. But you're killing innocent people, so we gotta kill you by blowing you up. Bye. Alright, so let's keep moving. A tip if you're doing this mission solo, obviously this one is easy, but next one we're going to have to carry this power relay box battery thing across the area. So, and you only have access to your pistol or your sidearm, so just drop it. So either roll or just press circle or whatever and drop it, and then that way you have your primary weapon and you can just kill them. Because on solo you're not going to have a friend or a buddy to watch your back while you're carrying that battery pack. Kill all these guys.
Son of a bitch. It's actually
Son of a bitch! The first time I played this in the, I think the open beta they added this. It wasn't in the closed beta, but this mission they added in the open beta. I remember the first time going through this, I thought like Paul Rose was actually like the bad guy. Because he's just such like an asshole and a dick. I thought he was the bad guy. Like I thought he was gonna be the final boss. Oh, hello! Axe to the face. That actually did some damage. Did a block and a half. This health kind of reminds me of Chronicles of Riddick, the video games, Dark Athena, and what was the other one? Butcher Bay. Escape from Butcher Bay. Those are great games. They might be maybe slightly a little outdated now, but they were fantastic games. You know, real good stealth and just good. But they had like this smaller block health, and you know, when the block went away, if you took some damage, it would regenerate. But if you lost all of it, it wouldn't regenerate. Kind of like this, except we only have 3 rectangles instead of a bunch of squares.
So that shooting, that was you, right?
So what? That shooting, that was you?
I
Yeah,
think
that
someone
was
might
me.
have heard you.
I don't know. Did if you're a hardcore Sony person watching this, I don't know if those Riddick games came to the PlayStation, did they? I mean, I had them for the 360, so I don't know if I don't remember. I don't think they actually came to the PlayStation, did they? I don't think I remember seeing them on the PlayStation. I don't know. I didn't really play a lot of PlayStation 3 too much. Well, I did. Then I went to the Xbox. Then I went to the PC, and then I went back to the PlayStation for a little bit. Then the PlayStation 4 has kind of dominated it right now. I mean, I've been going back to the PC, but I haven't really touched the Xbox One. I know, especially with Halo 5. Yeah, I know. I didn't really play too much Xbox One. I'm really surprised. I really just think the new Gears of War that's coming out, I think this holiday season, the end of 2016, Gears of War 4 is coming out. I think then it's Gears of War 4, right? It's not in some other subtitle. It's not like Gears of War Judgment 2. But I think once Gears of War 4 will come out, I'll be pretty much on the Xbox One all the time. And I'll probably forget about the PlayStation 4 for a couple months. But, yep. Just killing guys. It's just super easy on hard. It's kind of a joke. I wonder if challenging would be easier now. Because last time I tried challenging, I think I was just fresh. Didn't have some of this gear. I was just like fresh off of unlocking challenge mode. But this isn't too much longer. I think I only acquired a couple items, like a holster and a mask, and I think that vest. I think those are only the real new items that I picked up since the last time I tried challenging. I tried it on solo. I just wanted to try and see what it was like. But it's definitely something you need to do, I think, with 4 players, or at least one other person, so you can kind of kite the enemies around and pull that aggro. I mean, really, this to me is kind of like an army of 2. 4? Yeah, because Devil's Car 2 is 3. Yeah, wow, they made 3 Army of 2 games. This is kind of like an Army of 2, 4 kind of, because you kind of want to. I think this game actually works the best as a 2-player co-op game. Because it's a very, most of the levels are very linear and corridory, so to have 4 guys in here, it kind of gets a little. So with 2, you know, you have someone watching your back, you have someone to revive you if you need to, have someone to heal you and give you other buffs and stuff like that when you need it. But you also have the ability to kite the enemies around, pull aggro. You know, if you have a suppressor, you can keep the aggro off of you, and you can stay back and snipe while the other person who doesn't have a suppressor is just pulling all the aggro, or the threat they call it in this game. They just call it threat. They don't call it aggro, but it's really aggro. So they're pulling all the threat, and then you're just staying back with your suppressor, sniping everybody off, and it works out pretty well. But yeah, it just gets maybe just too crowded. So obviously, when you walk through the stairs without this little battery pack, it doesn't trigger the next wave of enemies. So you have to carry the battery pack to the bottom of the steps over here, and then that'll trigger the next wave of enemies. Just a little weird, but I guess that's fine. So let's see if we can get them with this red barrel. we go. Set them on fire. They're getting nice and toasty. Do you want the looters crispy? Well done. Extra crispy. Colonel's original recipe. Original recipe. I don't think I've actually found a superior SOCOM M1. If I did, it didn't do enough damage or something. I don't know. I think this is actually the one I crafted. You get a SOCOM blueprint, I think, do something. And I think this is one I crafted. If not, this might have been another one that I found looted. I don't know. I know I found 2 blue SOCOM M1s at level 30. And I know one of them I crafted. So let's get this restock here, get our ammo, and then the next room is our boss fight.
Hope you can see in the dark, because I need you in the control room to wrap this thing up.
Alright. Coming your way,
The sooner
Paul.
we get out of this fucking crypt, the better.
Yep. So actually, we're just gonna take a quick break and actually just look at some of the stuff real quick that we got before we go into the boss fight. So we'll just skip that real quick for you guys. Or maybe we won't. Just look at this stuff real quick. Just make sure we don't have anything. I guess we'll leave this one in just so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And in case you guys didn't see, so you can kind of get a better look at the guns that I'm using. Accuracy, horizontal stability, that seems pretty good. Seems better. Make our gun more accurate. We'll try that out, make sure it's good. Still got some new stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I like how all the dust flies off of the concrete as you shoot it. Alright, so I think we're pretty good to head on to the boss now. We got a fairly more accurate AK-47.
Hey there. Hang on a second.
Alright, I'll hang on a second. You do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, buddy. So, first wave of guys is going to come from the bottom right. Second wave is going to come from the top front, the left, back left. And then the other wave, third wave, is going to come from the left over there. Then the final wave with the boss is going to come from the elevators in the bottom left. So why don't we just come over here and just waste all these fools as they come through the door.
Oh, fuck me. They went top of the line with the generators. I guess Sandy taught someone in procurement a lesson.
Yep. Keep talking, Paul.
Could stand up to anything.
Polly. Alright. Backup generators are online.
What do you know? It's alive.
It's alive! It's alive! Come on. Here we go. Here we go. The red flashing light means they're coming through the door. How convenient. Welcome to the party, Richter. Alright, we'll just kill the first guy. We don't want to get down there and get caught up and get fucked. So let's just get in our position up here. Our nice little position that we like to be in. We also have our escape route to behind us because the door doesn't close. It's not that kind of game where the doors just close off and you can't ever go back. You can go back to that room that we were just in before with the restock. So we can go back in there if things get a little dicey. More assholes coming in. See if we can get this red barrel with those guys. Oh no, we missed. There we go. This M1A1 also has the talent to blind an enemy on a headshot, random chance, or like a low percent. So that's pretty good too. Stun them for a little bit. You don't really get blinded or deaf really too much in the single player story. I think that only really happened in like the last level, the last 2 levels, where some of those enemies actually use like this weird like green laser light that like blinds you and makes you deaf or whatever. I don't know. But other than that, I didn't really see it throughout the rest of the game. And there's a grenade. Roll out of that grenade like a pro. Not that I'm a pro, obviously, clearly. But Still managed to beat every single mission solo on hard at level 30 in the division though. Trying to shoot the barrel, but I was hitting the stupid railing instead. Getting moved. Alright, so let's run back here and get ammo, even though we do not need it at all. It's just fun to run back and get ammo, I guess. Another thing too, just because you know, we're not running back and getting ammo before we go to these missions. Sometimes we'll run back to the base of operations and get some stuff. But since our stores and our materials and stuff only restock every hour, we don't come back there every time. We come back there once an hour, pop in, sell our junk. And we at the boss? No, are we at the boss fight already? Yeah, I guess we are. Forgot where we were. Take out this guy. Doing a little sloppy here, but just panicking here a little bit because this guy has such a long reach with his flamethrower. Got to keep on the move. That's why we're switching to this M60 so we can just shoot the hell out of him. 171 rounds to his chest and back and legs and head and that good stuff. I think our healing station will probably run out before we run out of ammo. Alright, put out the fire. Kind of like Far Cry 4 when you're on fire, just tap yourself out. It's fine. Shooting him. We kind of want to shoot the bags at the same time. We just kind of want to shoot him and do damage, but I think the bags do pretty good damage. There's explosive packs on the back, so we'll aim for those for now. I don't think we really need to waste a consumable. Still an early mission. I think this was like an originally a level 7 mission, so it's not difficult at level 30. Probably start popping our consumables once we start doing like the level 20 missions, because then that'd be a little bit more, or a little harder, tougher enemies, or bosses anyway. Kind of debating if we want to waste a medkit or not, or signature ability, which we don't want to do. Because we already used our signature ability 100 times already. We already got that trophy achievement, so we don't need to use it when we don't need it. So we use it for emergencies now. And he's dead. Drop some purples. First wave M1A. I don't think it's as good as my SOCOM M1A. No. Although, it is pretty good. But ours has that blind chance. Oh wait, yeah. Reloading faster doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I think our M1 is good. We'll save this first wave M1 for now, but I think we're gonna keep my SOCOM M1 equipped, and we'll get our AK-47 back because we don't need our M60 anymore. We just needed that M60 for that boss. Again, go into more detail with my weapons and stuff in the first video in the Madison Field Hospital, so if you just want to watch like the first minute of that video where I give a brief little rundown of all the weapons I'm using, quick little overview of my gear and my skills and all that stuff. But I'm not going to be doing that every single video because come on, that would just be boring. So hopefully this was entertaining and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you are watching this as a playthrough and you haven't actually played the Division and you're not using this as like a no fear guide or whatever, I'm not watching any of the cutscenes, not watching any of the actual CGI videos or whatever. We're actually just playing the level, and I'm not listening to any of the echoes. Not that there are any echoes really in some of these early missions, but later on there's some echoes and missions and stuff that you can listen to and watch. Alright, Faye, we'll see you later. So we got some good gear. A bunch of gear and stuff we'll look at. But there we go. Subway Morgue, level 30 on hard, completed. And I love it. I love it. We're in the snow. Look at this. I love it when it's nighttime and it snows in the Division. It's like the best time. Everything looks just so good. Well, I guess you can't really see anything. But anyway, that's that mission. We'll salute you. Hey, we're taking shots. We're taking shots. What are you guys doing? I'm trying to say goodbye. I'm trying to say goodbye. I'm trying to say goodbye. So at the end of this video, just click anywhere. I'll put the annotation somewhere for the next video we do. I'm not too sure where we're going to go next, but it's the next mission. And we'll be doing that on level 30 on hard as well. So we get that no fear Because I don't know no fear. I don't know about fear. No fear? I know no fear. So I know about no fear. So I know about not having fear. I don't fucking know what the hell's going on. But anyway, we're going to finish this No Fear playthrough. It's called No Fear because that's the name of the trophy / achievement for completing all the levels at level 30. All the missions at level 30 on hard. But so far, they've been pretty easy. So where are we going to go next? I think we're going to go to Subway Morgue was 7. So I think this is 8, right? So I think we're going to be doing that mission next. But you can just click wherever I put the annotation if you're watching on the PC. Sorry if you're mobile users. Just click on that annotation. That'll send you to the next video. Or if you just go to my YouTube channel and go to uploads, obviously the next upload or the next division upload will most likely be the next mission here. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment or not. But there's proof. I did it. Yay, I did it. So see you guys later. Bye.